Alright, let's see. Why are we doing this? I don't know, because I'm bored and my back hurts. That's basically it. I'm bored and my back hurts. I haven't had the spasms that I had yesterday, but yeah, it still hurts. The weather here is disgusting. Got sun showers right now, but it was gross when it was raining. But even with the sun out, it's like 45. Gross. Yesterday was gross, today was gross. So let's play ladder for reasons, I guess. Or not, whatever. I've also been breaking like crazy the last few days, which has been very annoying, but it comes and it goes. Got 9 people in this race, there's no boots, which is sad. I do like AD keys with boots more. I don't know why. But we got less than 2 minutes. This weekend looks like it's going to be pretty busy, so I think it's probably dubious that I wind up streaming anything this weekend. Which is fine. Yep, last person's readied up. Should be coming up about a minute to go. Right about now-ish. Yes. Yeah, I just haven't been able to get rid of the tightness in the middle of my back. I always have the lower back issue. Can usually mitigate against the really bad effects, but when something else happens, like a pinched nerve or anything like that, it's gross. Is the timer ready? No, it wasn't. Let's get this other cough drop ready to go. We're supposed to take 2 of these at once. Garbage. Do 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 do. We'll see who's live after this. Oh, you can really see this in my head. Looks funny. Yikes. I want to at least set up a secondary when I go to the Lost Woods. It's just a stick. Hello, Clara. Hope you're doing alright. Sankheart. Was it the official sign card? Who knows? We'll never know. That was a really uninspiring start there. Things and/or stuff would be nice. Hello, Centroid. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. Hope that you're doing well as well. Hope that you enjoyed the main tournament qualifiers. What a bunch of garbage. This stuff sucks. Doing well? I'm happy to hear that. Aside from the back pain and the vocal breaks, we were somehow still on tier 1. Eesh. Well, I got nothing. I have $2 and an arrow thus far. We are not going to get bailout bombs, because we never do. I do not want to. Could consider going to the bottom of CAC and doing that, but let's just gamble on bailouts. That's not a bailout bomb. That's not a bailout bomb. That's a big key to TR, which is not a bailout bomb. That's a bailout bomb. Do. Swamp Small. That's a rarity. I think the last time I played straight up 80 keys on ladder, it was similar to this, like nothing anywhere. So then I had Bottle Guy, I had the back of the well, I had the back of Blind's Hut, I had Chicken Hut. Nice bow. Potential Eastern Rushers and Sadness. It's bomb money. Don't want compasses. Alright, more compasses then. If you insist. Will I have to buy bombs? Yes or yes? Disagree. Hard disagree. For Smirk. Oh, that's nice. Just walk to the bottom. Actually, didn't really need to. That worked out about as well as I could have, to be fair. Nice job, controller, listing me to the right. That was fun. Ew. That isn't, yeah, that is an ideal 10 pack. Would have been so sad to have bought 10 before that. I'm getting that. Probably shouldn't, but I am. I have literally one arrow for Mini Storm Cave. Don't miss. Jesus. It's definitely probably not worth it. But did it anyway, so Yay me. Do wonder do wonder if this is trending toward like an early beatable Eastern? Not guaranteed, but see, didn't miss. I want those actually. I'm not getting the other ones. Garbage. Oh good, compasses, finally. That's sus. I don't really, please, thanks. I don't think I really wanted either of those. Fire Rod's nice, but I am kind of expecting Eastern big at this point. In somewhere around here. Because this uses old or advanced darkroom logic. Please die. He didn't die. I was hoping for cheap drops, but no cheap drops. The downshot here is that Sora is going to get mega orphaned unless basically unless I get 2 300s in the next 4 checks, which is it's not happening. I don't trust the Hyrule Castle stuff right now. Huge. Pretty much just like outright stop picking up maps in AD modes. Really doesn't yield dividends most of the time. As long as you're somewhat diligent about checking for like the 5/6s. And paying attention to logic. Get out of the way. B lives free. So does he. Right, well. Thank you. So I still don't have bottle guy money. You have sick kid and CAC, that's bad. 2 things here. There's a lot of stuff in Eastern. I really should be in Eastern rather than here. I'm not, but I should be. Dame to Agina. Those guys died. Fun. Alright, snakes. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are fun silvers. The early flippers mean too that alright, so this stuff is at present not going to be the answer. Early flippers mean, with no glove, mean that Houlihan is off the table, so Zora's like the last of the last. Just in case there was a good drop. Oh good, more compasses. Finally. I've gotten at least 6 compasses. I used to track those too, but it was really annoying and I just didn't want to do it anymore. Buttons, please. Press down. Alright. Well, we got silvers, which means relatively nothing right now. I hate how Saha talks so much in this mode. Ether I can't use, money, nice flute. That's unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. I think avoiding Eastern there is the right call. If the big key pops, it's beatable in one go, clearable, fully clearable in one go too. That was not worth it. Thank you. Maps, they're the new compasses. Clear up as many loose ends as I can first. That was a good thing I did that. Hera is not presently beatable. Last 80 keys seed I played of any kind had like all of the GT keys super early. Oh, we went too high? Finally. I far prefer boomerang in here than hookshot. Whatever, dude. Whatever. What did Gary even give me, like $5? Really didn't do it for me. Please don't kill me. I did not intend to walk in that door. I got door sucked. Whatever, I didn't die, I guess. Yeah, I do want that. Male and half magic in like really, really less than ideal spots. I'm off the spot. I am still off the spot. Is that good? Nope. The answer is no. No. I have no pieces of Dark World access either. Which is not great. Kinda think I need to go upstairs in Hera though. Help her! That's suspicious. That is very suspicious. All right. Funny sword, funny hammer, do it game. That's sad. Back of escape, spiral cave, paradox, Sora, Agina, three things Eastern. I didn't need that on the. Oh, good. Oh, good. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Oh boy. Well, that's something. I mean, I figured the most likely answer was obviously on the mountain, but... Would this guy like to die? The answer is apparently no. Do I care about this? The answer is definitely no. I was looking at the map. Those would have been nice. Oh good! Finally, compasses. Yeah, I don't like this collection of items for what we have available right now. Do I care about TR Medallion? Maybe. I don't want... Oh boy. Do I say screw it to swamp? Alright, so TR is that bombos that's on library. So boots are required. I thought I killed him. I did not kill him. I should have picked up that bomb. They had a lot of good drops that I didn't pick up. Yeah, it's done. My question to myself right now is whether I want to go up to Skull. Or just do this downward loop to Swamp. Which I kind of think I do. So it's super easy to get back up to Skull. Can't beat it without a sword. Hi. Well, there pretty much goes our bomb and arrow problem. Check these for the thieves' keys. Well, just one. You only need one to beat it. Don't let Mr. Chu tell you otherwise. Pod small one. C-shaped house without boots is sad. Alright, well that stuff all sucked. There's so many maps. Alright, that was boring. Do, 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 do. Weird that it's a AD key seed and we're not going to be in a castle tower hunt. Gotten a lot of stuff early though that can't really use. Okay, so I mean Hera being the green pendant already takes, and having the big key already. Like the small key could be in GT, but whatever, that's really no different than like the awful shovel. There's no logical implications. I don't really think I want to go to pod in Eastern. Like, I'm gonna do up to hype. I'm gonna do swamp, albeit mostly out of logic at the moment. I remember losing that thing here. on a restream. That was fun. Didn't get killed by it, which is nice. But like, oh, that was sad. I always love when they get randomly procced. Can we stop? Stun prize is $5. Great. Bottle 3. Oh my gosh. Where's the stuff? Pod small 2. Alright. That was sloppy. We have very little out in the mire area. It looks like there's way more, but it's really not that great. It's still probably a thing I do after swamp though. Maybe get that small key in Lake Hylia. It's so early that I think I do check left side no matter what. What? Oh, this is a pendant too, which doesn't really mean that much. I mean, hammer has to be outside of GT no matter what, so. I don't think I've ever had any of like the really like very niche case hammer and pod seeds. Not hammer and pod, hammer and GT. Hammer and GT. Yeah. Alright, we're just missing. That's fine. That was less than ideal. You had a seed recently with 2 pendant dungeons locked behind items in GT. Those are the fun ones. I enjoy those. Feels like you have to make like tough calls sometimes, like when do I push GT mode versus all the other garbage? As I said, I think the last one of these I did was not that much stray garbage. GT plus like a lot of finishing Turtle Rock. I was like, I'm not going to clean up the rest of this stuff for like obscure stuff. The seed threw all the GT stuff at me. The pendant stuff is there. Pendant stuff wasn't there. Nothing there was required. GT big plus all 4 smalls, like by like the 30-minute mark. Speaking of not required. Ugh. Boy. Do, do, do. Ah. Honestly, as long as it's not like a Castle Tower 2 hunt, it's fine. This place has sucked. You can dive into Pod for 5 things in logic. You can dive into Eastern for 3 things in logic. You can dive into Ice for... Get out of the way. Two or 3. Desert for 2. Plus checkerboard, plus desert ledge, plus mire shed, plus Agena is 7. Pyramid ledge, graveyard ledge, catfish, Sora, all pretty out of it. Front of skull. Honestly, well, back of skull too. Interesting. So, lamp is hammerlocked. Doesn't do that much for me. Information-wise, most of the things that could be lamp locked at this point are really deep in logic anyway, so... Oh boy. Time for a fun fight. Well, if I had a good controller... If I had a good controller... Good fight, though. Argus, please. Yeah, I think I get this key. There's really not going to be a very convenient time to do it otherwise. Hey, Zax. Aside from back pain, guess I'm okay-ish. How are you? What am I doing? Well, aside from gameplay too. Aside from gameplay too. Do we do ledgers? I don't think I do ledgers. Let's check this entrance for this ADQC. TGIF, so done with work. Hello, Clara. I will take a drink. Well, eventually. You need to practice more of your Samaria strat. All the Samaria strats irritate my hands. I like that Mr. Chu says it's viable though, in spite of his effusive over enjoyment of Samaria strats. I would take his opinion highly. Your way is super easy. Well, I will give it an earnest effort then. I don't like any of this stuff that's left. None of these options felt good. Yay, bottle percent. And it almost looks like a percent sign. If I free the B, it would look like a percent sign. Like that emote from people. I don't know whose emote it is. It's somebody's. Garbage. Boy, I'm kind of stuck doing Eastern after this too. Fun. That is a beatable Ice Palace after this. Rando and bad options seem to go together. They sure do. It's fine though, we can stop playing at any time. Oh boy. Nice rod. Huh. Trying to think whether I want to do Hellway now. I think so. I'm going to go on the basis that we're going to find another pod small. Oh, good. Yeah. Happy I did that. It just works out. Huh. Do I touch Eastern now is the question. Because I'm kind of thinking no, actually. My initial thought was yes, but now not so sure. Please stop. Did I get that? I didn't, right? Did I just screw around and walk right up? Yeah, I did. Jeez, what am I doing? Oh good, maps. What am I doing? What am I doing with any of this? Go B, go. Yeah, that's super cool. Flip here will do it too. It's probably already started. Are you Ether? If so, that'd be pretty cool. Hey, hey. Alright, so we're doing that. It's incredibly in logic boss fight. There's pod 4. Never a doubt. We have a lot of TR stuff except for the boots to get the bombos to get into TR. Can now beats go? This is another crystal thanks to the fact that we got all these maps. Yep. Those guys died. So what's still needed? Eastern big, desert big, boots, pod big, a sword, thieves big, GT big. Mostly big keys then. To be honest, you've just been opening Hellway recently. I almost never open the vanilla big key chest when I'm not in a situation where I feel good. I understand whether, I mean, it incentivizes you to go back or not, but like, honestly, if this was cross keys, I would probably be significantly less apt to have just freely opened Hellway. But this is 80 keys, and it's a known crystal. Like, another small key is going to show up. And maybe by the time we come back with the big key, we just don't even give a damn about anything else. So the lamp is in logic. Samaria is in logic. It's a shame. This game's more fun when things are massively out of logic. Do do do. Da, 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 da. It also gets Mr. Chu upset, so there's always the added bonus. That's big. Gross. That cross keys you did the other day with out of logic pearl with. That's all the TR keys. I didn't. Oh wait, I did need that. Never mind. That's understandable. I still find those seats funny though. I don't think I've ever gotten a fully 100% dungeon out of logic in cross keys though. Thank you. Which is sad, because that would be fun. I would enjoy it. Look at this guy. Yikes, controller, please. I am 100% going to take a bathroom run once Viddy is dead. Hopefully when Viddy is dead, if Viddy is dead. Should Viddy die? Should this guy get in the way? He did. Pearl was behind 1 GT small key, and you found 3 before getting the last. Yeesh. Those would have been probably pretty good to get. Well, I didn't want to whoops. Oops. First in logic sword. I have to wait for the cutscene, because otherwise the thing will shoot me over and over and over again. Let's go. Whatever. I'll fix that in a second. Somehow made it through 2 cross key seats the other day, the same day, without having to make 1 bathroom run, which was pretty fun. No keys, this is a crystal. Need to get myself resituated. Oh wait, you can only get 1 friggin' thing here. Yeah, this place sucks. That's dead. Great. That's up the board. Especially with that being a crystal, we are definitely not stealing. I don't feel like that was a very great likelihood anyway. We could do Aga. I don't really want to do that. Oh my gosh, a compass that I finally won't get. What a day. Right, that's dead. Beating Hera, beating Skull. Like, honestly, I'm fine with beating Skull. Beating Skull into beating Ice. Yeah, the feels bad here will be if like boots are in skull. Let's just be real about that. This is also a crystal. Huh. Fun. It's all of those, which is interesting. Well, I didn't miss out on anything in the front here, so that's good. Do do do. Do 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 do. Garbage. Ah! Thank you. Second row? Yes. That guy died. He done killed himself. Great. Great, great, great. Good, good, good. Yes. Excellent. What? What is causing the stuttering there? Oh. Whatever, he's dead. That this entire place sucked. Like truly nothing of value. Let's say that was the 5-6. This is also a crystal. Either TR, for which we have all of these keys, or Eastern. Like it, Eastern, TR being a pendant feels like it would be shocking at this point. Gross. Beating green pendant Hera. Awful shovel. Hammer pegs. Like honestly, it's like Agate Tower stuff into ledgers, into graveyard ledge, into that stuff, I think. We'll see if this is another red crystal. If it is, I do pull the trigger on Big Bomb, even though it won't be in logic no matter what. But, well, maybe not no matter what. But most likely. Ah! Nasty. Oh gosh, go in the door. What are you doing? Alright, so this is it in terms of in-logic checks. Great. Legitimately useful, but... Huh. That was very underwhelming. Honestly, Eastern feels like the most problematic spot for me right now. Because boy oh boy, that stuff could have been had several times over by now. Please don't shoot me. So it's 4 things Eastern. The other stray crap. Hammer pegs. 2 more things in Hera. Counting the green pendant. We got both of these keys super early. Right, so, yeah. I mean, GT bag is nice. Oh boy. That's sloppy. Yeah, we're doing the post aga loop without boots. Always fun. Right, so ledgers, graveyard ledge. I think in retrospect I should have done the mushroom turn in separately. Maybe after the awful shovel. Please die. Do 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 do. Ledgers. Nope. Yeah. Why? That's less than great. Considered scouting that before doing skull. Said no, that's multiple screens to the all over the place just to go scout something that might not be anything ever. Oops. Do I care? Nope. Oh boy. I don't think Eastern's happening until after beating Hera and Spike Cave. Gross, gross, gross. Don't need to peek the ledge, because I've already been here. I already got that key to whatever. Boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, Bidaga. Somehow killing Aga puts weird jumping insect things up on a mountain. Makes sense, really. Why did I bother? Oh boy. Can we not? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Good stuff. Why did I dash there? There's no need for that. Where was that stupid cape? I mean, I just got it. Imagine remembering I can't. This is what happens when you get hit in the head too many times. Interesting. Huh. So, Desert Big is outside of GT. Pod Big is outside of GT. Well, that's almost dashing into that. I don't love doing this. Okay. So, as per usual, I was wrong. So GT is empty. It's a straight go mode. Ah! Buttons. So after this, it's turn in green pendant. We'll see if one of the big keys pops. If not, then it's probably just do TR. The stray options suck. Yeah, one of them popped. Oh, I forgot about Thieves Big. It was 3 big keys for go. Now it's 2. I surely would have remembered. It's a very beatable Thieves, though, which we like. Boy, would I love to skip this chest. I really would. Not going to, obviously. I'm not going to, obviously, but I'd still love to. Get out of here. That guy died. It was skippable. So was left side swamp, though. Pretty sure. Do. Outside of Thieves, though, I'm trying to think of, like, how much non-TR TR stuff do I really want to do? I don't think it's very much. I don't have much that I have left, but like hammer pegs is right there. Bumper ledge feels super bad if I skip it. Oh. Hey Rael, thank you for the good luck. Hope that you're doing well. Oh, I see from the sidebar that golf stream is over. I think it's entertaining that everybody goes to like SGL and then joins the tournament, and then they're like, everything else is so much more fun. I don't think if I ever went there, I don't think that I would join the tournament. I really don't want to be playing Kaz Boots, period, but like Shin played 4 matches yesterday and another this morning, and then he's then he's like getting randoed left and right. That ice big key sucks. It really does. Tanking, you were going to go just to hang out and do touristy DC stuff during the day. I would, you know, I'd like to go just to meet people. That's about it. I got to meet Rick earlier this week. That was cool. I know Ty came up this area like right before I came up in June. So I'd assume that they're not like doing anything on that side of New York for the remainder of the year. But you went to see his family last week instead. I hope that went well. I never know what that means for, you know, different people. For different people, going to see family is like amazing, awesome, so happy to see everybody. For us growing up, it was always like, you know, do we have to pretend to be polite when my uncle goes on racists and misogynistic rants? And the answer was apparently yes, because that's how you avoid conflict. It's healthy. I got yelled at the one time I said that something he remarked about, which was exceptionally racist, was racist. It was fun. He loved seeing his sister and her family. His parents are a train wreck. Oh. Mixed bag. Yeah, my family was like a giant bag of like undiagnosed stuff that none of us ever really dealt with. Like my grandfather and I were very similar in our like social anxieties and analytical nature, and I can say with like exceptional confidence that he was autistic, but obviously that was never getting, you know, no members of the greatest generation are getting diagnosed with autism. Suck it up. Live. Better living through denial is your family's model. You have to go complete gray rock with your relatives. I don't know what that means. You're pickier about who you... Oh, is that like a phrase, like a euphemism? Stream boo people, why? Twitch loves their stream boo. They must get garbage, like cheap-ass revenue from them if they don't outright ban these bots. Because you report them and they're like, yeah, we banned this clearly obvious bot who uses the same spam bot language that all the other ones we banned do. Thank you for the ban, Rael. You don't talk to them at all. Hair basement key. You're a rock, no response or emotion. Well, we basically no contact with, like, my father's side of the family, for me at least, is gone. It's like, it's been gone since my father left us, like, over 30 years ago. So, one of my sisters has a relationship with them. I don't want any. And my mother's side was largely just like tied together by, you know, wanting to see my grandparents. But they both passed in their 90s, so they at least very least had long lives. But since then, yeah, it's like basically nothing. Also, one of my aunts stole from my grandparents after my grandfather died. So she's like persona non grata no matter what. Ari W? Oh. Hi. Oh, yeah, that definitely seems like a real person right there. Do I want this? Wait, let me... Please stop thing. Do I want this? Do I care about this? I'm going to say no, I don't, actually. I'm going to mark it. It could be the Desert Palace small key. I'm not going to get it right now. I'm just going to go up here. Thank you for that band, too. Rael, you're putting in work. I appreciate it. I had somebody the other day who, like, followed and then started, like, asking personal information. And I'm like, this is sus. This is very sus. So anyway, my mom's side of the family, yeah, we basically don't associate with anybody. My mom kind of keeps in touch with her sisters. She has 3 older sisters. One of them passed away from cancer. One of them is persona non grata due to the aforementioned fraud. And then there's one other. Keeps in touch with her. Yes. It's the most mod fun. I'm happy. Yeah, Desert Palace is the... Oh, I guess pod. I just don't think it was worth it to go through all of those things for a small key. Hello, Ty. Oh my gosh, thank you for the sub. That's so unnecessary. Pod sucks, though? You make a fair point. You make a fair point. First time you played Rando, you didn't know the TRP existed. I only knew most of the stuff the first time I played. Why am I doing that? Because I played with a guide. Because I only had, like, snippets of time here or there during baseball season. So I was like, I'm really tired tonight. Let's play a little bit of video games. And I don't really have time for the exploring aspect. Home needs it. Hello, Nux. Thank you for the good luck. So I played it once. Like my friend, a friend that I grew up with. We used to play games a lot before he moved away. Like 2017, 18 or something. He posts like a list on some social media site of his favorite games. And like one of the top couple was Link to the Past. And you know, we played a lot of Super Nintendo, and like that was a game I don't even remember him having, and he got it right after he moved to Florida, so I guess that made sense. So I asked him, like, would you recommend giving it a try? Because I don't really have much in the way of ability to do things other than emulate games. And so he recommended it, so I played it, but like you know, again, I'm playing like late at night after full day of baseball to like wind down. Sometimes I would play like a couple days in a row, make a little bit of progress. Other times it'd be like a week, so that's another reason why the guide was helpful. We get to see Helper though. Look at that. Look at him go. So good. So I played through it. It was fun. That's gross. Alright, only one decoy Bicky left. And played through it. I'm like, I'd like to play through it again, but let's see if there's a randomizer. And I guess the randomizer must have been pretty new at that point. Because I played Super Mario 3 Rando, which was fine. I find it fine. It's not as fun as this was, but... So, since I played through the first time, though, with a guide, it was like a 100% guide. So we got everything. Literally everything. Every heart piece, every compass, map, whatever. So I tried playing, like, I guess they were like 7/7s. I didn't know what 7/7 was. And they were, like, very repetitive. Why am I doing it that way? What? We're not one from go. Because I'm talking. See, this is why I don't talk. So, I tried putting key sanity on. But again, I thought it was, I thought you had to get everything in order to beat the game. There we go. Excellent. We have successfully acquired all of the garbage. Except for the book. I guess book and powder. But all of the keys that are garbage. So when I started watching like videos of the League from 2021, the Speed Gaming Online from that same year, it's like, oh yeah, I'd like to try, wonder what it would be, to race the game. I don't anticipate being good, but it seems fun. They talk about a lot of stuff that seems engaging. So when I started playing like the other modes, like stuff like Cas Boots was like really weird because it was I had to like try to figure out, oh, how do you like strategize or know what you need to beat the game without doing all of the things all of the time. Do I care about this? Ugh, not really. Boy. You thought that since you had watched Brave play a bunch of times, you knew what you were doing. So not long after I like started doing the races on Race Game, like the dailies and all of that, like I got some pretty good results, and I was like, oh, I really know what the heck I'm doing. And then first qualifier of the main tournament for 2022, I got like the equivalent of that, but I got absolutely annihilated. I was the last person to actually finish that race. My stream was blowing up. I had the admins contact me afterwards because of all the times it disconnected and reconnected. And I was like, oh, what a horrible disaster. How embarrassing. What are you? Oh boy. It's like, what will Andy think? Will he not think I'm a master gamer too? And then when I when I joined the mentor tournament that year, I was like, I pretty much know what I'm doing. I just need some help with routing. I remember Vortex was like, it's usually not that simple. And in the first practice seed, we split it up over like 2 different lengthy sessions because he like hit on a whole bunch of like granular stuff that I had no idea about. I mean, a lot of it's NMG stuff, but like I never watched the NMG stuff. I still really haven't. I find it cool, the manner in which people can do those things, but NMG doesn't really excite me. I feel like NMG would put me in like the point of rando in gaming that I dislike, which is being like really hard on myself. I physically can't really do that kind of stuff, like many of the things with like consistent precision, so just middling through a bunch of rando seeds is adequate for me. Andy does seem to influence many people to try. Funny thing is, I've never really watched Andy. That's actually almost more of a meme comment than anything else. But like Andy was still like the big name. I got rated into Andy from non-rando streamers on Twitch. Sweet. Goodbye, stray stuff. But I can't say that I've really like ever actually watched Andy for that long. Honestly, once folks get like to like a certain level of popularity is, I don't know if popularity, because it's not like being like counter to that, but it's the more that there's like a gigantic amount of people in streams, and you have people who are like legitimate hangers-on, it feels really awkward. Whereas that's why like I far prefer to just like hang out in smaller chats. Like the closest I think really to people who consistently have a lot of viewers that I watch are like Home, Roz, and Mr. Chu. I could be forgetting somebody. Oh yeah. And I get it, for a lot of people, this, a lot of folks, this is an actual job and stuff like that. But I have a whole issue kind of thing with the whole concept of people and things as content and commodities and things like that. And from what most people who've met Andy say, he's a very nice guy, and I'm not trying to disparage in any way. But it definitely feels like there's a different level between like people who've got hundreds of folks watching and then like an actual group of people who interact together. It's weird. Probably not explaining it very well either, but it's what it is. If you could make a job of game. I don't know that I could, to be honest. I've struggled for any kind of like thing that I can consistently feel decent about while doing. Because I always like kind of find it weird to, I mean, it's not weird, again, people's jobs and things like that, but when folks get to the point where they feel like they need to like oh good, finally compasses. Feel like they need to apologize for like, sorry I haven't been streaming for a few days, but, you know, I just got I just had a really major surgery. People in their Discords, where are streams? It's like, shut up. Shut up. Shut up is where streams. I didn't need to hit him. I did, but... Ah! Why not 24/7 IRL straight? Damn straight. Camera on your bed. I mean, they let that woman give birth on stream. That's not dystopian at all. Idiocracy, yeah. Again, though, that goes back to like commodifying your life. I mean, I'm never gonna have a kid, so that's neither here nor there. But even if it was, even if it was a possibility, there's no way that process for anybody is gonna be freaking streamed. Dear gosh, you're boring enough and you're purposefully. Even when you defeat the family of monkeys, though, teach them a lesson. I don't think we're getting more than 174. Question is whether this is going to be sub 150. I don't bother knowing the times for how long it takes to do stuff because I do them slower than folks. So Mr. Chu will come in here and it's going to be like, yep, I should be done in 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And then, you know, after that, should be a nice 147. I'm like, are we gonna end? Is this game gonna finish? Which room will I make look the funniest? There was this one streamer that you could donate bits to control a robot with a camera to move around. Like move around their living area? One of the folks here was telling me about a streamer who, like, for bits donations makes, like, noises that are associated with certain emotes or something like that. I'm like, and then people pay a lot of money to have them do this all the time. I'm like, please die. That's the early contender for what room are we gonna make look silly. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what is the appeal here, folks? That room was mostly my controller at first. That room was fine. That guy died. That guy died. I didn't get shot. Yeah, exactly. It's so weird. Like, I don't want that much. I don't want that much access to, like, people, all aspects of people's lives. Like, barely want access to some parts of my life. We grab that. Gross. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. I should get back to actually finishing Sonic 2. I know this song is from Sonic 3, but it just reminded me that I should get back to finishing Sonic 2. Got like halfway through it the first time. And then other stuff happened. Like I decided to qualify for main tournament. Memer streamers exist to make serotonin go burr. That could have gone sideways. Instead, he went sideways. Ty, have you decided if you're gonna do the main tournament? so close. That wasn't very close. That wasn't good at all. Jesus Christ, what a fight. This is so bad. This is such a horrible fight. Jesus Christ. It was awful. Where are my 0 blue balls? So I could have 4-cycled that instead of 5. Sorry, wet hands from dishes. You did accept. Cool. See, I want more people in the tournament that I'm happy to lose to, because my goal was solely to get into this tournament and then to go 0-6. But then Tyler said, I'm not going to go 0-6. So I said, fine, I'm going to go 0-5-1. If you insist. I mean, I would go 0-6 if folks would be down with that. Other people aren't as down with ties. I'm down with tie and ties, but should have set up for a double. Hey, we finished sub 150. Echo's currently pinned by Doggo. Hello, Echo. The seat's over. Finished second again. It's 3 straight ladder seeds. I finished second. See, there's our preview for the main tournament, folks. If you want to see me come in second over and over again, main tournament's coming. Thanks for the GG, Zax, Ty, Centroid. Appreciate it. That one felt fine, to be honest. I don't think the bathroom break... No, there's no way the bathroom break was 2 minutes and 7 seconds. But even so, like, I don't know. Yes, it gets factored in, but, like, it happens all the damn time, and I'm not going to be getting off the... not going to get off the medication that makes me go to the bathroom all the time, so... James has finished third. 49 seconds behind me. So the bathroom breaks are just what they are. There's something to be factored in. But you don't get to take them away, like Brave has to go tend to her baby, I don't say, like... you know, the tournament's not gonna... Oh, there's... Hey, found gold sword. Found gold sword. Could have had it. You know, the tournament's not going to be like, you know, this is a reasonable thing, so we can deduct that from your finish time. They don't, so. You have to run to the bathroom because you take take a medication that has that effect. Oh well. How far below 174 are we going to be, though? Like, I open nothing in GT. There's stuff in all but 3 dungeons plus, I mean, I did get everything, Castle Tower, Hyrule Castle. There's still a lot of stuff out here. 161 out of 216. You have to do it when you can, right? You gotta do it. I mean, if I'm on Master Sword, I'm opening the climb stuff. Hey, you're Sprite by you. 157. These are good guesses. Okay, so just within dungeons, what? That's 31 there, 35, 37. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the overworld. That's 43. I'm trying to think if there's stuff that I didn't pick up. I didn't pick up either Zora thing, so 45 right off the bat. 173. Oh dear. I don't think it can be. I think we're starting at 171. It was a lot of menu time for going to the bathroom, but it wasn't 2 minutes. 161. Nux, you're too good. Nux too strong. It's my truth in advertising skill issue. Oh wait. Perfect, yeah. Seriously, Nux is too good. Please nerf. I don't have. Nobody here is. Is the speed gaming race on? We'll go rate that if it is. Coin _ Chaser versus Doom Tap. A couple of NMG players playing rando. They're both very good. I remember I played Coin in Kaz Boots my first year in that tournament. We tied. I was pretty excited about that one. Blind Squirrel finds a nut. Hey, that nut's all yours. Alright, that's where we're gonna go then. So game 3? No. Yeah. Yeah, I played Coin and I didn't know who he was. And Vortex is like, yeah, he's you know, he does NMG. It's pretty good for, I think. He whooped me in the first match. And then the tie was like, I must have routed the hell out of that because I took a death in escape because my controller died in the boomerang chest room. I got killed by that guard because my controller died. And then I died to Trinex. And I had to redo that fight. And I still wound up tying him. He and Trinex, the racer Trinex, were both in my group and they both finished in the quarterfinals. I'm like, alright, you're sure, thanks. Nice draw. So to tie him at that point was pretty good. And Doom Tap's also good. I played him once on ladder and I beat him, I think, but in terms of NMG, he would run circles around me. That's it for now. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. Zax, Ty, Centroid for the GGs, Nux for the perfect guess, Echo for saying hi, Royale for banning people, Clara for telling me to drink water, which I need to do. Hope you all have a great night. I might do stuff later, or I might not. Anyway, Kaz Boots. Yay! Bye.